Yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today. So, my name of us is Samsudin and all my friends from the MSU. So, together with my group member, we are conduct a mini project that involve interviewing professional in the halal logistic industry. And then this interview will take 15 to 20 minutes. We will be asking a few questions focus on your organization structure. So first question to Puan. Before that, can you please introduce yourself and share your current role in the organization and what you work in the name of company?
Alright. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Is it my sounds clear enough for you guys?
Okay.
Alright. Thank you, Mr. Fawaz. I assume as person in charge of master ceremony for our interview session for today. So my name is Ania Sakila. I am halal executive for PAKTAM Catering Sdn Bhd. And I also carry role as quality assurance in PAKTAM Catering Sdn Bhd and also for its representative outlets. I'm as for our sharing session for today. Basically, my role in the company is to accommodate the company to achieve certifications, especially for halals, and also for various certification in food industry, such as MESTI by KKM, HACCP provided by the KKM, and then any annually checking by the authorities in our premises. And for your information, PAKTAM Catering Sdn Bhd is a food and beverage industry. PAKTAM Catering Sdn Bhd has already served in food and beverage industry for about 40 years, starting with small, I can say that small kiosk somewhere in Selayang. Then they developed into a restaurant, and now we are also have outlets in Saudi Arabia, which is in Madinah. And also we have several other services in food industry, which are catering services, bakery, and also consultations related to food and beverage services. So I think maybe that's the intro from me.
Yeah. So next question about can you describe the organizational chart of your company, particular in the logistic division?
Okay. The organization chart in my company, as for the general, it starts with the highest level of management team, including the owner, which is Tuan Haji Ruslin, and then the board of the director, and then it comes to the head of the operations. For my part, I'm based in Central Production Unit of PAKTAM, so which my general manager or the head of the operation is Encik Zakbam. So basically, when it comes to the Central Production Unit, it has other 4 teams member, including the procurement department, logistic department, halal departments, and also the production department. So for your question just now, Mr. Fawaz, organization that related to the halal logistic, from the top tier of management team to the head of operation in central production unit. Then it divided into four main department, which is the procurement, or I can see as the purchasing department, and then logistic, production, and also quality assurance department, and that also has responsibility on halal. So me, my role as halal azak and also the QE in PAKTAM. So I based in central production unit under quality assurance department.
Okay, next.
I'm sorry, but then can maybe we pause a bit as in my area right now, Azans, can we take a break for a while?
Okay. Wait,
I'm just fear that the sounds of Azan might comes in your recording. All right, sorry for the inconvenient cause. Okay, we can continue the session.
Okay, so the next question, third question from me, what are the department or unit directly involved in ensuring halal compliance in logistics?
All right. So basically, based on the organization structure that I've mentioned before, of course, the responsible units, the quality assurance or the halal departments, they're responsible in ensuring halal compliance, especially on logistics. And the logistics team, we will work together with quality assurance and also procurements department. So basically, four departments, logistic, procurement department, and also halal and quality assurance department, we will work together in order to ensure halal compliance or the halal needs in logistics are being followed or being fulfilled by the team members of our company, so that we can deliver all the goods without the halal chains to the customer. So these four main teams will work together to ensure the halal products and also the halal process being delivered directly to the customer.
Okay, I will pass to Akmal to next question.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Akmal Daniel. So I will ask about what is your specific role in the company and how do you contribute to the halal supply chain in the company?
All right. Thank you, Akmal, for your sorry. Thank you, Akmal, for your questions. So, actually, my main role is halal executive, comes with quality assurance. So first, my contributions to halal supply chain control is to ensure that all the goods or the raw materials purchased by purchasing departments clear with any risk of halal. So that's why I stated just now, one of the main departments that need to work together are the procurement or the purchasing team. So firstly, I as a halal execs will sit together with the purchasing teams to discuss about the list of the items purchased or needed by our chefs or by our production team need to be halal certified. It doesn't matter certified by JAKIMS or certified by other certification bodies that is being recognized by JAKIM. So when all the list or the items are certified and are in good conditions without any halal risk, then I will oversee goods movement from supplier to customer. This means I need to make sure the transportation of the raw materials to our factory or to our central production units are in a good way, or just like without any risk of halal. So I need to make sure the lorry that is being used by the supplier to supply the goods item or the raw materials to our place is clean, has not has not delivering mixed item, halals and non-halal items in their delivery in their lorry to deliver the halal items to our premises. Then we need to ensure the halal SOP is followed in storage and also transportation. So while the transportation being handled by the supplier to our place, and then when the goods are received in a good condition, certified halal and all, it is my responsibility to make sure that the storage guy or the storekeeper store the goods or the items received in a good condition. So the raw materials received need to be stored in a designated place. For example, if the raw mats are the sensitive items that need to be stored in chiller or freezer, like frozen chickens, poultry, meats and all, so it needs to be stored accordingly. But if the raw item is just the dry items like rice or sauces, flour and whatnot, then it needs to be stored in a dry storage room. And of course, the raw items stored without mixed with the non-halal items. And for you guys info, our central production units only produce halal products, so we do not have any problems in storage area or storage production, as we only receive and we only produce only halal products. And lastly, of course, when we are dealing with the halal chain, we also need to have good good in maintaining documentations for traceability, for JAKIM's audit, and the needs. If anything happens, we can always look back and trace if something we went wrong with our productions. Okay.
That was a very detailed explanation. So I can ask you another question, that can you explain about the role of the other teams member in maintaining the halal logistic practice?
Okay. So the team members, maybe I can generally share about their roles, basically based on the departments that are directly involved in this halal logistic. So firstly is the members from the logistic teams. So of course, we have drivers. So firstly, the driver in our central production unit, or we call it SCPU, short form for central production unit. So the driver must have a typhoid and have food handling certification. So as we all know, halal is not only about it's not only about the halal and harams, alcohols, pigs, and whatnot, but it is also to ensure that all the process or the products are being carried out in clean and safety food environment. So firstly, all the drivers need to have typhoid and have food handler certification to ensure that all the process is clean, and the drivers also understand the importance to take care food safety while they are handling all the foods. Okay, so the drivers, they also need to avoid cross-contaminations. Cross-contaminations, it can come based on 3 factors, which is physical contamination, biological contamination, and it can be chemically contamination. But in a form of halal, the contaminations that we know about mixture of the non-halal things. So this is why all the drivers are being equipped with the food handler trainings and also halal assurance training. So at least the drivers will know what they can do and what they can't do during the transportations of the goods from our premises to the customers. All right. And then for members for the procurement department, they need to ensure that all the items purchased, like I said before, all the items purchased need to have certified by JAKIM's or any other certification bodies. Like we know the famous one from Thailand, Indonesia, Majlis Ulama Indonesia, for example. So any other certified body that have been certified by JAKIM's, and also reliable supplier. So this is why sometimes we need to do an audit to our supplier to ensure that their premises are really clean and are really what we call really follow the rules that are being the rules that are being made by the KKM and also the JAKIMs. So the purchasing team members need to really oversees this matter so that all the goods received and stored in our premises are the ones that really have no doubt in halal. And then, of course, from the halal departments, we need to conduct and training and monitoring all the respective departments such as the procurement, the logistic. Like I said before, we need to have halal awareness to all the staff and of our premises. For example, the halal assurance need to for example, the halal assurance training need to be carried out at least 3 months, at least once in a 3 months. This is because in reality, in food industry, the staff usually comes and go. So when we have a newcomers or new staff, at least in 3 months, we need to give them training, especially in halal awareness, so that if we have staff that are non-Muslims, so they will not do any practices that can affect the halal process in the premises. For example, right now we have one staff that are not Muslims. So firstly, we ask the staff, uh, uh, about his daily routines. Is it he really needs alcohol during the day? And then if he is need alcohol during work, and then we explain to the staff that this is 100% Muslims company, and we are here 100% produce only halal products. So any items that are non-halal, like alcohol or items that contain pigs, are not provided in the premises. So we give training and we give a briefing session to the staff so that in the future, the staff will not do, will understand and will comply to the things that the company has set the rules for them. So basically, that's the rules and responsibility each department or members, and in order to fulfill the halal requirements in our premises.
Okay, thank you for the explanation that you give to us. I will give the next question to my friends, Muhammad Atif.
Assalamualaikum, and my name is Muhammad Atif Ahmad. My first question is, what what are the main control requirements your company has implement to ensure halal compliance?
All right. Thank you, Mr. Atif. All right. The control activities in my company, in order to implement 100%, I can say that 100% halal compliance is we do all right. Just now I explained that we have halal awareness training. So for halal awareness training, we also
Mana tadi? Sekejap ya.
So, Atif
Alright.
ada?
Should I just continue atau macam mana?
Just continue. By the way, kita short question sekejap Kita short question kan ada dalam 5 question, 6 question lagi. Kita just short question. Atif akan tanya 2 question saja. And Amira nanti last part dia akan tanya last question about conclusion terus. Boleh?
Okay.
Okay, unrecord balik lagi. Tunggu Atif ready, kita record balik.
Recording stopped.
Atif ready beritahu
Okay dah.
Okay, record.
Tadi sama
Recording
yang
in progress.
Okay, boleh start Atif.
Okay. Can you describe at least 3 control activities in your logistic operation?
Alright. So the control activities in our logistic operations, firstly is the documentations. So we need to keep track all the documentations in order to make sure all the certification or the auditing process easier. And then the documentations includes the halal certifications from all the raw materials or any other related documentations that are required by our authority, especially JAKIMS. Then we do then the control activities is the segregation, which is we have separate storage for all the items. Like I've explained before, the raw materials or the sensitive items are stored in a chiller or freezer. Then the raw materials in a dry storage area. Then because we receive and produce only 100% halal ingredients, so we just arrange all these items in the designated area with and lastly we control the halal logistic in have regular trainings, especially halal awareness. In the trainings, we also include about the tahara or satu. So if anything happens, for example, there's wandering dogs suddenly enter our premises, so the staff already knows what action to take, what satu that they needed to carry out before we can clean the premise regularly, just like we always do. Then we can continue any other process or the things that we need to do, so that the place is still is kept clean and also have no halal risk after we clean the area. So I think that's the main controls we do in our logistic operations.
Okay, thank you. Next, I will pass to Amira for her question.
Okay, for the last question, by the way, my name is Nur Amira. So for the last question is, what advice would you give to student or future professionals interested in halal logistics?
Hello, can you open mic?
Okay. Sorry. All right. Okay. Basically, me myself, I only I have experience in this halal industry about 3 years, only 3 years. So I guess there's still a lot of rooms for me to gain knowledge and also experience in this growing field. So what I can say to the students or the future professionals, this is a growing field that with lots of opportunities. So every hotels or every um, restaurants are fighting to make sure that they are certified halal. And in order to have the certifications, in order for them to get a certified halal by JAKIMS, they also need to make sure the logistic in good condition and are certified with halal, or if any industry use their own services for logistic, they also need to ensure that the delivery or the logistics are carried out in terms that with no halal risk. So this industry growing really fast, and it has big opportunities for all. And then it is important to attend relevant training, especially halal executive, so that you can gain knowledge, and also you can gain certifications in order to be a halal exec with bright knowledge, and then you can choose what you want to specify in halal, especially in halal logistic. With I think is still not so many people are aware what are halal logistics in Malaysia. So, and lastly, we need to have strong fundamentals of halal and Sharia logics for us to carry out this responsibility, because integrity, especially as a Muslim, we need to deliver not only good foods, but safe foods and services to all the customers. And it must be halal for all the Muslims and all the peoples around the world, not only in Malaysia, to consume the products without any doubt of the safety of the foods, especially on halal terms. So I think that's all for now. And yeah, it is a very challenging industry, so that we have to acknowledge people the importance of the halal, especially in halal logistics.
All right, thank you for the answer for the question. All right, that's all.
Okay, thank you for Puan Anis Akila. Give you time to me and group to interview you. Okay. And record.
Recording stopped.